Hey guys, if you haven't wanted to try the newest AI model like Nano Banana Pro or Sora 2, but they either not available in your country or they're too expensive to access directly, then you are going to love this video. I am going to show you how to use any new AI model with efficiently, save money, and bypass any regional restrictions. And it's completely legally. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use Sora 2 Nano Banana Pro legally with cost effective. So these are the main problems, but we are gonna use the platform called Key AI that bypass all the restrictions and give you the efficient way to access these platforms. So this is going to be more teaching tutorial rather than just giving you a template because once you understand the basic, you will be able to build your own workflow, automation and templates for any model in the future. And the idea of this video come from our community. So the Marcel who is asking me about how to access Nano Banana 2 Pro and other is Tara Ferguson asking me about how to use or generate Sora 2 model videos. So today I am answering all of these questions and showing you both the model in action. And in this video, I am introducing to this platform called Key API, and this is a third-party tool that give you access to the all the best AI models related to video, image, or music in one single API. If you click on their API market, and this is the interface, you can see the model market, and here we have all the models whether it's for video generation, image generation, or the music generation. And on the right side, you can see the Flux 2 that launched 2 days ago, and we have the access here. We have Nano Banana Pro, we have the Sora 2 Pro, we have View 3.1. So basically, we have all the models here. And if you click on this try it button, and this will be opening their playground. So we can see the model name, the information about the model, and this is their playground. So we passing this prompt or these are our settings and we run it. It generate the image like this for a cool infographics. So we can input a image as well. So in this example playground, we just pass the prompt and it generate the infographics. So let's say we want to use this AI model Nano Banana 2 inside our n8n automation. So for this, we have to click on their API and we have two API endpoints for this. So once it create task and second is query the task. So when we use the query task, we make a request to Nano Banana Pro model to generate image or the infographics in this example. And once it's done, we get this we call this query task API endpoint to get the video URL, okay, or the image URL. So this is the method we are calling and this is the endpoint we have to call. So if you scroll down here, so these are the all important settings, you can review it. And this is the important part about request example. So if you go to our n8n automation, so I already have a trigger, manually trigger, and here we just pass our input. So here we just pass a input prompt. So I already have my one prompt that I'm going to generate infographic no code architect community. So here we have to make an HTTP request. So you can simply select the method is post or just paste the URL where you want to make a request and all other details. Okay, so this is the one way, but if you are not too technical, you don't understand much, you have to just go there, click on the C URL, copy it, go back to your n8n and just import the URL here and just hit the import button, and now you see all the fields are automatically updated here. The method is post, this is the URL we are requesting, and this is the header, and this is the final body part. Okay, so we have to just make sure when we make an authentication, we can provide the header is authorization and the bearer, and here you have to paste your API key. So you can go to your KI and just paste the key This is the way, but it's not safe way, because when you're sharing this template with anyone, so they can see your API and they can misuse it. So instead of this, just close these headers, click on authentication, click on generic credentials type, and choose a header auth. I actually have the video in the community about this. You can watch it as well. So for this, you have to click on this header auth. I already have my connection here with Kai AI, but for you, you have to create new credential. Just rename it here. So let's me rename it with Kai AI 2. Okay. And here you need to put the authorization. And if you open it, remove this, write bearer, then space, and here you need to put your API key. Okay, so for getting the API key, you have to go to your API platform and click on the API key, create new API here. You can just name it and just create it. Once you've done this, you have the keys here. You can copy it from here, then just simply come here and remove this and just paste your keys here. Make sure you have bearer, then space, and then your keys. Okay, once you do this, just save it. So I already have my keys, so let me attach my own key here with Kai AI. And this is the JSON or the body we are requesting to this endpoint. Okay, so we call the model Nano Banana Pro, and we don't need the any callback URL, so we're gonna remove this. And this is the input prompt. So instead of passing the hard coded, we can remove this for now, and I will show you how to update this. Then these are the setting: aspect ratio, the resolution, and the output format. So you can go back here, just execute this, and then execute this. So this is our input prompt, where you can just come here and just change the prompt anytime. And here we just made the same input here for our body part. So come here and just drag this prompt here. Okay, so in this example, we are going to create a infographics for no code architect community. So once you do this, all you have to do is just execute this step. Okay, and once you execute it, you get the 200 code with the success message, and we receive the task ID and the record ID. Okay, so let me rename it. This is for Nano Banana Pro. Okay, and just save it. The next thing we want to get a request. Okay, so if you look their API documentation, we create a task, and the next thing we need a query the task. So for this, we have to just copy the same CURL that we have here, go back to your n8n and add one more HTTP node here, and here we just get info. Okay, and click on import CURL and just paste the same CURL that you just copied. And this is the method, this is the endpoint. For authentication, you have to change it to header auth and use the same credentials that we previously had with Kai AI in my case. And you have to remove the send headers and just pass this task ID. So we already have this task ID, we can pass it here and we can execute it. So once it completely run, you have this video image URL here. Just copy it, or we can open it here, and there you go. You can see here it generate the nice infographics for our community. So that's how it work. We just passing the text as a prompt and it generate the infographic for us, and we can change the trigger or we can update our input. Okay, so we can have to just come here, just change it this prompt, and it generate the image for you. And once we get the image, we can download the image, or later on we can save in our database. Okay, so this is the way we can access the Nano Banana Pro model. And This is the same way we are going to call the Sora 2 as well. Okay, so let's try the Sora 2 as well. So we make a request, and this time we are gonna use Sora 2 Pro model. And if you go back to your Kai AI, and this time go to models market, and we wanna try this Sora 2 Pro. Okay, so click it here, and it open for you their playground. So here we can generate different scenes and combine it together. So this is the scene 1, we can select the times here. This is the scene 2, we can select the time here as well. And these are all the settings. We can provide the reference image as well, and we can run it. Okay, and once we run it, we get the final output here. So this is the playground. You can match the settings that you like. Okay, and once you're happy with this, go to their API, and we have the same create task in the query tasks to API endpoints. Scroll down, just copy this example request. So go back to your n18, just import the CURL and just import it. Okay, so here you don't have to create your authentication again, because Kai AI support all the models in single API. So you gonna use the same API authentication here. So I select the same with Kai AI, and we can remove the headers, and this is the body part we are going to send it. Okay, so we don't need this callback URL, so we can remove it. And this is the image URL. So this is the reference image we are going to provide. So this is the same image of Kate, and here we can change the prompt for different scenes. So this is scene 1, we can select the duration, and this is the scene 2 and their duration. Okay, so once you do this, it generate the video once you execute it. Okay, so let's test it. So once you successfully test, it give you the output 200 code, and it give you this task ID. Okay, and this is we needed. Then you can close it down, save it. And once we create the task, the next thing we need to just query the task. Okay, so we have this example CURL, just copy it, go back to your n18, and just make another request for this HTTP request to get Sora video. Okay, and here we can simply import the CURL and just import it. Here you have to same authentication, edit here, header auth, select your Kai AI credentials, and here we have to just pass the task ID that we just generated. So we pass this task ID, and we don't remove these send headers. Okay, so once you make a request here, it run here, and it give you this result JSON, and this is the video we are just generated. Okay, so you can copy it, or you can just simply add one more step here to download the video. Okay, so you have to just get here, and here you just have to pass this here, and inside you have to just make some changes here. So if you open it, you can see here the main URL is inside this array of this result URL. So right now you see this file is inside this result URL array. So we have to pass this URL from here. So we have to just change the expression here, and I already tested, so I will just attach it here so you can review it. So this is the array. Inside we have our URL, but we have to just parse this JSON and just need the result URL, the first value. You can learn this by time, so I'm not gonna explain you in this video. So instead of using this, we just need to pass the URL of the video to download it. And here we can just write download video. Okay, and once you execute it, we have the video downloaded here, and we can view it directly inside the n18. So that's how we can generate the video, or The goal of the video is to just show you how to use any AI model, whether it's Nano Banana Pro, Sora 2 Pro, or a Flux model. We can use the key AI platform to generate or access all the AI models with a single API key. And I added the JSON as well if you like it. And let me know if you have any question or have any issue. Thanks.